Every system in this world, every institution, every organized structure, deep down, it cannot stand true freedom. Why? Because real freedom breaks chains nobody else even realizes exist. It makes rulers vulnerable. It makes fixed rules crumble. It reveals the cracks no one wants to admit are there. And if you're watching this, feeling like something's off with the world you live in, something choking your fire, this is for you. You already know the pain of pretending to be free while being trapped inside a cage built by voices louder than yours, by systems bigger than your will. Think about it. Every day, you're handed rules wrapped in nice words, rules disguised as protection, order, fairness. They say, here's your freedom, while tightening a noose made of comfort zones, schedules, expectations that drown your unique spark. They promise equality but reward sameness, turning bright people into shadows of each other. The system doesn't want you to be raw, wild, unpredictable. It wants you uniform, safe, and quiet, a cog that hums along without questioning. That deep ache inside where you feel stuck, unseen, or misunderstood. It's not your fault. The system is scared, terrified of what happens if those chains break. Because what's freedom? It's decision without coercion. It's true choice without the illusion. It's acting from who you really are, not from who others demand you be. And that scares the hell out of them. The powers that be know, free people don't follow scripts. Free people write their own. Free people disrupt, evolve, create entirely new realities. Systems die when freedom wins because control ends. But here's the brutal truth. The system's terror of freedom is exactly why that freedom is your most powerful weapon. You're not alone in feeling this pressure, this tight feeling like the world is pushing you to conform, to accept less, to shut your mouth, and just play the game. Everyone who ever dared to break the mold felt it. The discomfort, the isolation, the false promises of security that hide shackles made of fear. Yet that discomfort is your signal. It means you're alive, awake, and about to rewrite everything. The key now is not to fight the system on its terms, because it's rigged that way. The fight isn't brute force or endless debate. The fight is to become so authentically free on the inside, so fundamentally sovereign, that the system stops having power over you. This is liberation, not as a slogan, but as a daily practice. A refusal to let your heart be caged, your mind be limited, your decisions be outsourced to fear or convenience. How do you reclaim that? First, stop listening to the noise telling you to fit in, to lower expectations, to accept your place. That voice is the system disguised as reason. Instead, question everything. Don't accept truths handed to you because they're popular or common sense. Tear apart every assumption, every rule, every definition of success or failure. Only then can you see what's really yours to build. Next, throw away the script of who you think you're supposed to be. Not just your job title, your role in society, your resume. All of that is borrowed identity. The most dangerous thing you can be is a copy of someone else's limited idea. Freedom means becoming who you truly are beneath every label and expectation. It means being willing to burn the old self if it means walking the path no one else dares to walk. But this isn't loneliness. The system keeps people isolated because connection is power. The secret is to find your tribe, not the many, but the few who burn with the same fire. Those rare individuals who aren't content with safe noise, who reject comfort and embrace the uncomfortable journey of becoming more. Together you form a network, a force that can't be controlled because it's built on shared will, not imposed rules. And here's where the magic happens. True freedom doesn't mean chaos. It means aligning with values and people who push you to greatness, but never try to clip your wings. Because freedom practiced among the right few becomes creative power, a force that builds new realities instead of just reacting to old ones. It's transformative, not destructive. Patience is part of this because freedom isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong game, a slow burn that outlasts the fleeting security offered by systems. The system wants you to be impatient. It wants you anxious, restless, scared to think long-term. Freedom needs the calm guts to know the real change happens over time, through persistent, consistent choice to live on your terms. But be warned, the world will push back harder as you get freer. The more you break the script, the more you expose their fear. You'll be told to calm down, to stop rocking the boat, to play nice with the rules that hold you back. Don't buy it. The system's offer of comfort is a trap. Don't chase ease. Chase truth. Don't trade your fire for acceptance. Embrace the tension that comes from growing beyond old limits. It's in that tension that freedom lives, right there on the edge of discomfort and possibility, where the next version of you waits. The world wants you to accept that cage with a smile. But you? You were born to burn it down. To connect the rare few who can't be bent or broken by protocols and polices. To turn misalignment into synergy, isolation into unstoppable power. This isn't about changing the world in slow, predictable ways. This is about unleashing those who will remake it altogether. Founders, investors, visionaries, creators, those who understand that the system's terror is the clue to where true opportunity lies. Not in safety, not in conformity, but in freedom's raw, unfiltered form. You're not here to live a borrowed life, to digest rules written by others, or to settle for false promises. You're here to become sovereign, sovereign of your will, your choices, your future. To be critical enough to question every story sold as truth. To be transformative enough to redefine your reality every day. To be selective enough to align only with those who burn as fiercely as you do. This is the rebellion beyond rebellion. The refusal not just to reject the system, but to build a new one from the ground up. A network where rarity is strength, where difference sparks innovation, and where true freedom is a lived experience, not a marketing myth. The system is terrified because freedom means power returns to the individual. That power is not in taking from others, but in fully owning yourself, your mind, your heart, your mission. Freedom is owning the discomfort, the risk, the unknown, and turning it into fuel. So if you feel that deep, silent roar inside, the one telling you that the world you know is not the one you have to accept, lean into it. That tension, that hunger, that fire is your path out. The system will smile and offer comfort, but true freedom will always ask for your courage, your patience, your refusal to settle. Because the only thing more terrifying to the system than freedom is a united few who live it unapologetically, and who shatter every expectation to forge what comes next. This is your moment to stop being afraid of that fear, to stop waiting for permission that will never come, to step into the network of those who dare to make freedom not a dream, but a lived, breathing, relentless reality. The system might shudder, it might scream in protest, but nothing can stop a fire that refuses to be hidden. It's time to burn.